Overcoming sadness and lifting my spirits. That's my talking point today. That's my thoughts for today. Starting with God and did my daily devotions. That's one way of overcoming sadness and lifting my spirits. Staying intentional, staying connected, praying, journaling, speaking my thoughts, sharing my sadness, journaling my sadness, telling someone about my sadness. That's one way of overcoming sadness and lifting my spirits. Another way is I always keep my gospel playlist as my first line of defense. My gospel playlist is the longest playlist on my phone. I love my old school gospel. That gets me through. I got some songs that you've been like, oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that one hit wonder. I have forgot about that one hit wonder. Got the overflow man. It overflows. It overflows. Jesus, I Love You. I like that one too. I got a lot of old school hits that you like, I forgot about that. I forgot about the old school one hit wonders. They keep me going. They keep me focused. They keep me centered. They keep me quiet. They keep me grounded. They keep me happy. They keep my spirits lifted above sadness. And Kirk Franklin always does. I always like Mr. Franklin. He does. I love his music. Love his music. He has some good music. I really like that I play on repeat. My favorites that I play on repeat. So that's one way of overcoming sadness and lifting my spirits and giving yourself a mini makeover when you can afford it. That is important. A mini makeover. Doing what you can to improve yourself and lift your spirits. And that does a lot too. That's a secret weapon that I wish I had used. But money's never been on my side to do it. If money was on my side, I'd be probably at the doctor or the plastic surgeon every week getting something to give myself a mini makeover. But money's never been on my side to really afford to go in with that high level of self-care like I wanted to. And I always felt bad and depressed about that. But lifting my sadness, that's one way. Some ways that I've given you. And self-improvement is a way of overcoming sadness with doing a little every day to improve my career situation. And I have been. Yesterday was a good day. Overcoming sadness and lifting my spirits because I reached out and got my account set up professionally. It was a good special gold high level hat on with starting an agency for $97 a month. And plus, if you signed up for $97 a month, they automatically set up your account for you. So you didn't have to figure it out or pay. Usually it's $300 to pay for somebody to set it up professionally. But with the $97, they waived that and they set it up professionally for free. So I did that yesterday and I was so excited. He said, I'm ready to go. I can get a customer. I got one yesterday, but I'm still got to, before I charge somebody, I'm still new. I'm kind of skeptical about charging because I'm still new. Still learning the ropes. So what do I charge them? That's why I said I charge them a student price. A student price until I can get about 10 or 15, 20 customers under my belt. And I feel like I know it. Then I can kind of upgrade my charging. But right now I'm still in the learning stages, new stages. Feet is still in the water, so my toes are still in the water. So that's where I am with that. Then I upgraded, went to look for some jobs for digital marketing. My resume needs to be upgraded. It's some stuff that I forgot to put on there that I need to upgrade and put on there because I have some certificates that I need to add to my resume. I know I need to add the Google Analytics and the Google Tag Manager to it. That looks good. That's winning because that's something that's a basic level. A lot of this stuff, these certificates are basic level. Anybody at a basic level or entry level should have a general understanding about. I want to get another one on that Screaming Frog because that's my website. And SEMrush. I got a lot of certificates with SEMrush. So I want to put them on there. And because I look at most agencies and most hiring people that looking for workers with digital marketing, they are going with SEMrush. They really like SEMrush, so that would be some brownie points on my side that I am familiar with SEMrush. And it's an excellent platform, powerful platform, very powerful. Know how to really use it. A couple of things with this software: if you know how to really get really good at it, you can make some money with different platforms. I always said that about Adobe. Adobe Premiere and Adobe. If somebody could really good at just doing Adobe, they could make some money. They could make a killing. Most people don't, the average person don't know the bare basics, but if you can really good at Adobe, ooh, wait, you can see that with thumbnails. You can help just everybody with thumbnails and wouldn't have to charge a lot. You can just help the average person with thumbnails and wouldn't have to charge a lot and could make a buku money. Buku money. So, those are my thoughts with that. Talking about career. About that, those are ways of overcoming sadness and lifting my spirits by getting my career on point. Yes, that is a spirit booster, morale booster. Having your career on point and moving it in the right direction and doing something that you really like and feel happy about. Waking up saying that you get to do every day. Puts a smile on your face when you say it. So that's definitely a spirit booster, overcoming sadness, and lifts my spirit by having a career that you like. We all can agree to that. So that's where I am with that. And health. What can I do? Overcoming sadness and lift my spirits with health. Checking with a sponsor. Do what I'm supposed to do. Look at the bright side. Stop looking at the work that you have to do to get to where you want to go. Do a little bit at a time. Count the little wins. Little wins is just as much progress as the big wins, because it's putting you in the right direction and you're being intentional. And it does lift your spirits because you're doing what's right. You're focused and you're intentional and you're making progress just a little bit at a time. But that does lift my spirits because I'm moving the needle in the right direction according to my health. And anytime you do something positive to your health, that is a win. That's a win-win-win. Because without good health, none of this is possible. So that does lift my spirits because I'm headed in the right direction, putting my best foot forward in my health. So that is a way I lift my spirits with that health. And drink my Dasani water. My Dasani water is my second superpower next to God. I love my Dasani water. I love my Dasani water. So that's overcoming sadness and lifting my spirits with drinking good, clean, fresh water that I enjoy drinking. Oh, that's where I am with that. So, that's about career, talking about health. How can I lift my spirits with finance? Get 3 or 4 other jobs that I like, that I enjoy, that I don't mind doing. It's easy to do. It's not too draining, not too toxic. Not too, that at the end of the day, you're just wiped out. That's what I do to overcome sadness and lift my spirits with finance, getting a job, jobs that I like to make good money. Look for jobs to make good money. Apply to jobs to make good money. Pray for jobs to make good money. So that's something to do to lift my spirits and finance. Just praying for jobs and make good money, do the work to get the jobs. I use JobScan. And one thing I like the platform for JobScan for resumes is that it forces you for every resume, for every job, it forces you to make a different resume. You have the template, you got your template, but it forces you to tailor your resume to the job that you're applying for, and then after you tailor your resume, it gives you a grade on how well you did to tailor your resume to the job that you're applying for each job you're applying for. So, and it forces you. So, I really like JobScan because it does that. Because a lot of people just send out one resume, and that's the wrong answer. You gotta tailor it. See how my speech impediment is taking over this morning? I gotta overcome sadness and lift my spirits by getting a speech coach. How about that? A speech therapist. Hooked on phonics. How about that? How about overcoming sadness with my speech by getting hooked on phonics? How about that? Hooked on phonics for adults. So with my phonics, I didn't get that. I wasn't paying attention in kindergarten when they were going over hooked on phonics. That was putting me above my head. So that's where I am with that. So just sharing my thoughts, sharing my feelings, staying connected, staying consistent, getting used to being on camera, and comfortable, and just showing up and putting in the reps. So thanks for listening. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Thanks again, D.